Christy Love. If it's trouble, she's your girl. Get Christy Love. Get Christy Love. Get Christy Love.
Get Christy Love, made in 1974, follows Christy Love, played by Teresa Graves, who is an investigator, nowadays called detective, for the LAPD, and in each episode, there is a new case to solve. Christy is the one who always ends up solving it while dodging a few sexist comments along the way, but nevertheless keeping her head held high. The title itself is saying to get Christy because she's the woman for the job. 38 years later, in Washington, D.C., Olivia Pope is played by Kerry Washington, who runs a crisis management firm in the show Scandal. With her diversely skilled team, she handles her often high-profile clients' scandals and, in quote, makes the problems of their clients, big or small, go away. In the first 2 episodes, viewers get hints that Olivia used to work for the president and that there is a lot of history there, including a past affair. In almost 4 decades, there has not been another main character black actress in television since Christy Love until Olivia Pope. So this begs the question, how are these black women leads portrayed differently over the course of 38 years? Beginning with Get Christy Love, the main character is constantly being sexualized by men.
Is she really a cop, bro?
That's what it says.
Well, they sure do package them nice in the big city, huh?
Other women don't even trust her because she is a woman, or maybe even because she's a black woman. When Christy was trying to get a witness released from jail, the woman questioned her, saying,
Take your word. Big deal. Does anybody take my word?
Christy has to prove herself every day. On the other side of the timeline, Olivia Pope is never questioned whether or not she can do her job. Rather, she is requested over others because she does it best. People will say things like,
You know what I always say. If it's serious, get Olivia on it.
Another difference between the two is how they hold themselves. Christy never raises her voice above her sweet and quiet talking voice, while Olivia rarely talks quietly. She actually slapped the President of the United States with no repercussions. She owns her power. While these were 2 points for feminism, on Scandal's side, Get Christy Love does have its own progressive win. From the 2 episodes viewed, Christy never has a love interest. She's just focused on being successful at her career. In the first 2 episodes of Scandal, right away viewers hear of a past relationship Olivia had. This isn't a problem until she tells them,
You clouded my judgment. You made me mistrust my gut because I wanted to believe you.
her power and confidence buckles under love, and the gut she claims is always right was wrong when it came to him. Olivia is also always dressed in white. This may be her possibly trying to redeem purity from before the scarlet letter was put on her chest as a mistress. In conclusion, Get Christy Love was much more progressive than originally expected, with its only problems being that she always kept her voice soft and quiet as a quote-unquote proper woman, and the writers consistently creating degrading comments. She still was in a position of authority and power and owned it. She was the person for the job. As for Scandal, breaking the dry spell of black women leads, she was created as a force to be reckoned with. Its one flaw, while on the surface trying to create romance, it truthfully exposed that her one weakness is a man. In a world where feminists are trying to prove that they don't need men, this doesn't help. Nevertheless, both shows avoided the Mammy and Jezebel tropes, breaking stereotypes and creating 2 worlds that will continue to pave the way for black women in film.